Hey everybody, welcome to 4 Too Many, a podcast about...
Shut up, you know we don't know what we're talking about. The important part is, I'm DEWOP.
Yo, it's Jay Remy.
This is Dez.
And this is Sox, S-O-C-K-Z. Let's get this podcast started.
You're going to have to tell us when we're live.
You are. I said all right.
Oh, we're live. Episode, what is it? 52?
52.
We're here. I got a big ass glass next to my head. We're here.
You got a big ass what?
Glass.
I got the glass right next to me. You can't see it, but I can see it.
You got what? Why do you have what next to your head?
The tip jar.
The glass.
Oh. Come on.
Fucking screen or what?
Trying to tell us something?
No, I can see it. Even though Sox is now being covered up, but
Huh?
on my screen, Sox is being covered up by the starting soon screen.
It don't happen often.
If you'd like to see an uncovered socks, please go to his Instagram page. Pay $3.
Socks is being
If you
covered up by
want,
the...
or put a donate in the
What are
tip
you
jar,
talking
and we'll let Sox read.
Hey, help me put that Wednesday stuff on here.
What? What's
All right,
going
do it.
on?
Thank you. Welcome to episode 52. Hey, I got that right. Welcome me. Yeah.
It's a little different.
How's it going? How we doing?
We're doing great. You can see we're all at home, and we're not together.
It's going to be a little wild tonight, I feel. Maybe.
Right.
Possibly.
How many fireball you got in the chamber? 8?
Do up.
I've got an 8 banger.
Do up. We gotta say it. Happy birthday. Cheers to you, brother.
1 year closer. Hey, me and Des are finally the same age.
Hey.
For 6 days.
Really?
Something like that.
No.
All right, Des, whatever you did, it went away, so you're good.
So wanna
What? You know what? I
Wanna
think it's
ask
your
everybody-
stuff. I didn't do
see
nothing.
Steve show up like my dad after 20 years and just act like everything was okay? He's just pop back in. First of all, you ain't allowed to bring in tears. I'm a grown ass man. Second of all, why you got I got leukemia hat on.
Oh, man.
Third of all, who the fuck do you think you are? Is that show even still on anymore? Is Blue Clue still on anymore?
It is.
What's going on?
Is it?
You know,
Yeah. They've got some.
Oh, because he went
Hispanic
to
dude.
the hell?
What is
What the
the
fuck
dude-
about you?
What is
I
the
did a career.
Hispanic dude's name?
what are we talking about this week?
Oh, they said.
What you mean? We're talking about,
He
we're
said,
talking about
"Fuck
Steve,
Blue
my dick.
Clues."
We're talking about Steve? Steve
Steve!
came back?
Not Scuba Steve, bitch! Fucking Blue's Clue Steve!
Oh, he's
Bow,
late.
bow, bow, bow.
Yeah, why
Dementia effects. What?
Hey, that dude just popped up like, hey, I've been gone for 25 years, but you guys are good. Everything's all right.
Man, he apologized like my high school plug too. He came in all sly, like, "What's up, guys? How you doing?"
Right.
Fuck you, man.
Motherfucker, where you been for 25 years?
Come on, man.
Where you been?
Then he hit you with the, "Oh, y'all looking good. Man, looking good. First of all, gained up 300 and some pounds since last time you seen you, motherfucker."
Oh my god, I don't know if you guys see all the videos where people are doing videos, and this one dude had this big ass gut, and he's like, yeah, I've been working out. He pulled his shirt up.
I seen this.
Fucking dying.
Can you go on TikTok and like stitch together a video with Steve? I feel like that's a great fucking ploy for Blue's Clues.
Mm-hmm.
Stitch together a TikTok with Steve, so you've been looking good.
I didn't even
Slide the camera.
realize the show was still on, so there's a whole nother guy. Because in the thing, they show like all 3 of them. There's 3 of them. I thought it was just Steve's cousin Joe came. But now there's another guy. I don't even know who the fuck he is.
Yeah, they canceled
He
it
must
and
be like
brought
a
it back.
distant
And
relative.
they brought it back. No, he's somebody completely. He's Hispanic, so he's not even in that family.
Oh, shit. The fuck happened?
Whoa, listen, I'm all for inclusion. When does it become Dora the fucking Explorer?
Hey, that's whose cousin it really is. Diego and Dora had another cousin. He went on become real and host Blue's Clues. Why not?
Get the fuck out of here, Diego. We got shit to do.
Diego.
I seen this meme that my ex said I ain't shit, but Steve said I still look good.
Mm-hmm.
Josh, that's what his name is.
Oh, man. This shit was like a whole distraction. Everything's been going crazy out in the United States, and then all of a sudden, Steve just pops back up. Like, this is the government set this shit up. They're like, Steve, get on the screen and win them over again.
We need you, Steve.
Don't forget
Like-
everything.
Like he's
Don't
fucking
forget
Captain
everything.
America, Steve Rogers or some shit. We need you, Steve. Oh, first of all, you got the wrong Steve, motherfucker.
Did you see the
What?
Steve with
Captain
the,
Blue's Clues.
the Steve with the cigarette pack? It said my dad said he was leaving to get cigarettes 25 years ago.
That was a good one. That was hilarious.
Hey,
Oh,
I'm not
no.
very close to home, so I didn't appreciate that. What's your favorite flavor of milk? The flavor my dad would go get 20 years ago. Anybody see? He looked. First of all, you can't just show up on TV with a hat like that. He looked like he was a grown version of the leukemia kid. Sorry. Go back and watch the video and look at like in the hat. Like he looks weird in the hat. He looks creepy. He looks like
So
he
I
should be.
So I found out something funny. Sorry, I didn't mean to overstep you, but I found out that's the reason he left the show, because he was starting to bald, and they didn't want him to look like he was getting older. I guess he had some kind of like he started losing his hair like really, really young, and that's why he left the show. He really didn't go to college or whatever, but
He went to college. He worked on a handful of other projects. He has like a documentary, I think.
yeah. But he was starting to bald like really quick, and they're like, "Oh, we can't have that because we're trying to have like
That's right.
portray it."
Because he had no look of facial hair. He looked like just an uncircumcised even with a fucking pair of glasses on. With a hat now. Now he just looked.
He looked
Wow. It's like became
He looked like the guy that shows up with the white van and opens the door.
right. Go back and watch the video. Put a black trench coat on him, and he should be selling you fucking knockoff Rolexes in a back alley somewhere.
Hey, Doug.
So,
Oh, where we go?
so we
Go
got
to
hold on,
grab
we
number
got all this talk about Steve returning. We've got the friggin' stepbrothers spinoff stepsisters happening in the chat like right now.
What's going on,
Like-
sir?
Like that's confirmed, or is that just what the chat's?
It's in the chat. We got the cast is right in the
see it.
chat.
I see that someone said, "Don't touch my drum set."
They got the whole back and forth going on. See, of course, when everybody don't have the chat,
I think
Yeah,
I watched
that's
it. I watched this one.
That's the other thing is you guys can't see the chat.
No, listen, you couldn't sell me on a movie called Stepsisters. I watched my videos.
ooh,
We're a little choppy there.
No, step.
All right.
We have an episode to get to. You guys can get your shit together.
All right, let's do this.
All right. First of all, opening this motherfucker, giving a shout out to a retired American Green Beret Lieutenant Colonel Scott Mann, retired Green Beret Army Captain Zach Lewis, and others who who during this operation, during Operation Pineapple Express, were referred to as shirts. I'll explain a little bit further in the first topic, but I mean this one's to the grade A American badasses who were a part of I want to say it was Operation Pineapple. Pretty sure is what it was. So
Operation Bad Boys.
Wait, hold on. Oh,
we're about to down some fucking. What was that,
Okay.
Terramana?
Okay.
you guys are taking shots. I can't just be out here and not taking shots.
We're not there, and he thinks he's a Billy Badass.
Shut the fuck.
You'll feel like a Billy Buzz ass here in a minute.
Look, I didn't realize that we actually smashed that whole bottle of Fireball.
Yeah, motherfucker. That was a joke last week.
I finished it Friday after.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
when we sleep on the fire, he had it with him.
Yeah,
But
he did.
as I said, I want to give this shout out to Scott Mann, to Zach Lewis, and other retired Afghanistan veterans who took part in the Pineapple Express, is what it was officially deemed. It was an all-volunteer group of American vets of the Afghan War. So if you don't know what happened, obviously everybody knows what happened with the, I guess you would call it, evacuation of Afghanistan. No, I'm not going to get into the politics of it all because we don't do politics. It doesn't matter who you're for, if you're for the war or against the war, I'm always with the warrior.
What was that?
But these are retired Green Beret and other Special Forces officers who took part alongside current active military officers to successfully, I guess, technically sneak into Afghanistan. Don't worry, we'll wait for you. We're just doing a podcast. Don't worry, we'll wait.
We are doing a podcast. If you don't put that in
Guys, I don't feel like that's appropriate. Whatever's going on next to you.
All right, guys. Hey, just
So he's whack.
I'll make fun of you while you're just silent.
This ain't whack-a-mole, this.
She's trying to force me to drink warm beer, and you're in the middle of a story.
Just hit the mute button. I'll continue over you. Don't worry.
Bet.
All right.
You muted? I don't think you're muted. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So, as I was saying, Lieutenant Zach Lewis was was classified as an engineer of this heroic expedition, which hey, I might need you to mute yourself to us because you're throwing me way up. Okay, all right. Sorry, I love you though. It's okay. We love you. Okay, awesome. All right. Zach Lewis was known as the engineer of what he said he took inspiration from the Underground Railroad, which technically that's pretty much what it was. These retired American veterans of the Afghanistan War were going through sewers and shit like that to collect high value assets, fucking just American citizens, other people that needed out of the country. They were going through sewers and collecting these people in the fucking sewer drainage system. So pretty much the shitholes of Afghanistan. But the coolest thing about it, I can't show you because I'm using my phone to record, is they were standing in the sewers and on their smartphone, they had a picture, a bright pink picture with a vibrant yellow pineapple. That's how these guys knew who to get out, was they were just standing in different, lead-offs. And the craziest thing about this is the fact that they did this over a course. These were veterans. They weren't getting paid to do it. So they volunteered to go to Afghanistan and pretty much fucking Underground Railroad through the sewers, out people. I just flicked the fuck out of a beer can. But so they took it upon themselves because they saw a need and wanted to do something. The crazy stat about it is most of these happen in groups no larger than just a handful of people at a time. A majority of them actually happened with only a singular person or a pair of people at a time, but somehow over the course of a couple of days, they managed to get over 500 people out of Afghanistan themselves through the sewers. They were working nonstop, 24/7. These, I don't even know what to fucking call them. They're just fucking superheroes. I mean,
real life superheroes is what you call them.
Absolutely. I mean, man said, quote unquote, this Herculean effort couldn't have been done without the unofficial heroes inside. Wow. The unofficial heroes inside the Air Force who defied their orders to not help beyond the airport perimeter by wading into sewer canals and pulling in their targeted people while flashing pineapples on their phones, man said. So Scott Mann was, I guess, the point man of what they called the shepherds, which are the people who are wading through the sewer systems. And Zach Lewis using, I guess, certain encrypted messaging systems was able to let, high valued American assets, embassy people, such and such, to let them know, where to be found and who to how to be found in the sewer systems. But like I said there was a lot of people called shepherds, but this was all kind of orchestrated by Zach Lewis, who coordinated it all, and then Scott Mann and the other shepherds made it happen. I mean, do you imagine taking 500 plus people out of a fucking sewer system, maybe fucking Moses style, 1 by 1, 2 by 2?
That's fucking crazy.
That right, like that. Netflix, I want 700%. Like, this is a fucking movie. I need this now. Fucking ASAP full Rocky. Like, I want this. What's original?
I'm pretty sure that's going to be made into a movie. I hope that they get all the they reap some of the benefits of this movie too.
Did they say what the
superheroes?
Like getting all of them out, like what the time frame was exactly? How long it took?
I didn't quite get that. I know it was a very quick job. I know that they were going. I want to say under the course of like a week or so. I mean, they set up the framework when it comes to the actual like the system and the encrypted messaging systems, but them actually getting them out, like shepherding them through the drainage system. It was a 24-hour process that these guys were just going fucking nonstop, and with all the craziness going on in the world, whether you were for or against the Afghanistan war in general, that's not why I brought this up. Don't matter if you're for or with the war, I'm always for the warrior. So the fact these retired Green Beret fucking special forces guys were just like, fuck, I got nothing to do this weekend. You want to go to Afghanistan and save some fucking lives?
That's the type of shit
people
hear about, I feel.
Listen, there were movies made. There's movies made about this shit that was less interesting. It was some fucking Black Hawk Down type shit. This is badass.
Way to take your training and actually, just go out there and help people. And they didn't even have to do any of that. That's insane. Did it say where they got the pineapple idea from? Like, what was it? Why is it they used the pineapple?
I don't know. Just the fact that they call it the Pineapple Express, and in a lot of the reports, the Operation Pineapple was just over the unofficial Operation Pineapple was just fucking hilarious to me. Because
maybe we can see that in a movie, like the reason where they came up with the pineapple thing. I'm just curious. I mean, it could have been anything, but I think it's kind of cool.
Like if you need evacuated, you just stood. I mean, in the sewer, but you had just on your smartphone was just a bright, vibrant pink background with a giant yellow pineapple, and that's how they knew who the fuck to get out.
Right.
That was pretty fucking awesome. And the fact it was pure Noah's Ark, 1 by 1, 2 by 2 shit, and you got over 500 people. That right there tells me you did over fucking 100 and something of this shit.
Yeah, that's insane.
Fuck, I don't even want to go to work 5 days out of the week, and this motherfucker, we're going to go into these sewers 100, 200, 300 fucking times into Afghanistan. I guess in the one report, Scott Mann talked about how a friend, when he retired, he had a friend that was still active, I guess, in Afghanistan, who was a part of the SEAL Team 6, who actually was a part of, was it Bin Laden killing and shit like that. His friend was a high-ranking officer with the elite SEAL team and shit like that. That was his initial focus. His friend was still there, and he wanted to make sure his friend got out because he was a high-value target to the Taliban, and he just wanted to make sure that his friend got out. I guess they got there and realized there's more people to get out than just my buddy. So just again, shout out to Grade A American Badass. That's all I can say. Scott Mann, Zach Lewis. I hope everybody else is going to come out because fucking you guys should never have to pay for a beer again in your life. The fact you were all retired.
No.
Fucking would I got nothing to do this weekend. Fuck it, let's go be heroes again. What was that movie, Expendables, when they were all post fucking being badasses and then they just got back.
Quick,
just opens the whole I'm back in black.
I hope they get the whole red carpet service everywhere they go.
Oh my god!
If they did do this as a movie, who would be the main character? You think who could play it?
It all depends on how Scott Mann physically looks, because originally they did what the fuck is the movie, Act of Valor, or not Act of Valor, Lone Wolf or some shit with Mark Wahlberg,
Lone
where they were
Wolf.
in fucking Pakistan or some shit. Was it Lone Wolf or Lone Survivor?
Lone Survivor.
And the only reason, I mean, he also got it because he's a good actor, but he looks very similar to the Special Forces officer who I can't remember his name offhand. So it really would depend. But I don't know. I feel like John Cena's in just about fucking everything I watch now, so he might get stuck doing it.
He's pretty good. Or hey, you know, they might. I don't know how he looks, but maybe they can find, you know, some smaller actor that's about to come up. You know, like I said, they should. I hope they get. I hope they get some kind of royalties or something. I'm assuming they will probably do a movie, but I would hope they would get some royal treatment from the movie. So
I mean, again, I just want their name to be out there because I know the guys who were officially a part of SEAL Team 6 who took out Bin Laden, their names won't be declassified for like fucking 15 more years. So,
More. Damn.
it takes fucking decades for names to be unclassified from fucking, you know, special ops fucking reports. So, Scott Man, I think only because they're retired, they can't, you know, classify the names, but yeah, fucking good shit, boys.
right,
Don't even know what the fuck else to say. Love to buy you guys a fucking beer. How about that?
that'd be awesome. While we're talking about this, tomorrow is the 20th anniversary of 9/11, and to all the people that lost their lives and all the people who are there, we appreciate you. So
That was actually I was talking about this at work. That's one of the things that happened in your life. You will never forget what you were doing that day. And I mean, I'm pretty sure we talked about this before. I think we talked about this time last year. I'm sure we all remember what the fuck we were doing. September 11th, 2001. God, I hope I got that right. Oh, 2001. Yeah, it's the 20th anniversary. So yeah, 2001.
What's kind of
You
crazy?
got it. You got it.
I was working at that telemarketing company, and we happened to be calling New York that day,
oof.
or like New York PB, like Police Benevolent or whatever. And we didn't know at the time because it was like we didn't have no TVs in our fucking office or whatever. I get a call and the dude's like hysteria, obviously. You don't know what's going on right now. Somebody just slammed into the World Trade Center and all this, and so they shut down the dialer or whatever. And then we had like some ghetto ass TV you could wheel in or whatever when we used to watch on break. And then it's something you ain't gonna never forget ever.
No. I actually seen a picture yesterday of it was a fire truck, and it was the last time that fire truck and those people were seen in anything. And it was an actual picture of them going over the bridge to go to the rescue. I guess as soon as they got there, they end up all dying in the fire. So it's pretty gut wrenching.
It's weird. It is weird that now it's been so long that it's being taught in schools as a historical event that kids learning about it weren't alive for. So that's
Right. Yeah, there's
that's
kids that
whole
don't even know about it. Right.
I mean, I was in fourth grade, so it doesn't make me feel that old, but still to think like, hey, there's some kid freshman in high school learning about this shit because he wasn't alive during the time, that makes you feel very weird about it.
Yeah, I was actually in high school, and I remember I was in between classes when it happened. I remember walking into the class, and the teacher had it on the screen, and I walked in just when the replay, like it already happened, but it was the replay, and all I see was just the planes hitting the towers. I was like, this is the end of the world, you know? That's all you thought. You didn't know what was going on. So it's a crazy feeling. Kids were panicking, running out of school. Parents were showing up. It was a crazy thing.
I think I mentioned this before. My stepdad, they had housed a foreign exchange student, and she was actually in the building and made it out that day.
Yeah, you did say that. So, yeah, that was crazy. Crazy time, man. Hopefully nothing ever happens like that again.
Well, we won't continue down this dark rabbit hole. So
yeah, as I say, moving on to something a little more up our alley.
Just
But
again, you know, we just want to say that, thank you to the first responders that infamous day 20 years ago. Thank you for your sacrifice and the sacrifice of your loved ones. And thank you again to these absolute American badasses. That it's weird to call it Pineapple Express because of the movie Pineapple Express. I tried to Google this story to get more details, and just Googling Pineapple Express made it, because of that movie, made it very difficult. But so we'll move on to top 3. I know this is a segment you all fucking hate, and that's why I love it. But so this week, I don't have it directly in front of me what I called it in the rundown, but top 3 presents top 3 presents you can be given? Top 3 presents if you want to tell somebody a gift in honor of this guy's birthday. So yeah, that's all right. I'm fucking getting old.
Just throwing it out there so he can put out there top 3 things he wants right now. Just go ahead.
I wish I had to do this last week. Actually, so said a lot of shit.
How are we gonna go around?
We got a little tip jar. Throw a little birthday money. He also got a Cash App. Just throw him a little birthday love.
How can we go?
You can just throw mine into the tip jar. I'll share it with these fine gentlemen.
See, look at that.
So I think we do it like normal. Normally we sit with I think when we go around the ring, it goes Dez, Sox, and then me. Everybody cool with that?
Yep,
We'll start with number 3. With Dez, Remy, Sox, and me. At least that's how it looks on my screen also, so it helps me.
Same.
Yep.
Oh, so for us, it's all whoa. Whoa. Why did it have to jump that far that quick? Dang. Oh, God. Okay, so since everybody can't see the chat, the first thing that had to be said was oral. Just so everybody knows it's out there.
I wonder who that was.
No, it wasn't who you think it was either.
No?
I'm really bad at this guessing.
He's not actually in the chat right now, so no.
Getting real bad at this guessing shit.
Oh, no.
Who was in the fucking chat?
Megan, Courtney, and Shauna.
Fair enough.
And me. And I'm in the chat.
All right.
Yeah.
Dez, number 3.
So, I always hate trying to come up with gifts. Like, legit the worst thing ever. So, number 3, when you're talking about, like, just random gift giving holiday or whatever, the bottom of the list is money and gift cards. Beer.
So that's your number 3?
You want that easy way out? Hey,
All right.
happy birthday, $5, here you go.
Megan, if you're watching this, number 3, for me, I need Browns tickets this season. So my birthday's in November. Don't forget about me. Sorry, guys, I had a little cheap plug here. All right,
self-plug. Damn you.
Hint.
Hint, right.
A house fully paid for in the Canadian wilderness.
Whoa, that's a serious gift.
I like to add it to it. Not just a house paid for. Put that motherfucker in the Canadian wilderness. He wants fucking mooses surrounding that motherfucker is what he wants.
That's his number 3. I can't wait to hear what
Walk out
number
like
1 is.
You made me feel like the number 3 was just garbage. He just like, I'm gonna come out swinging, this motherfucker. All right.
My number 3 is for you motherfuckers to be a decent human being. The other 364 days out of the year. It's a good enough present for me. If people are actually not shitbag human beings, I like that.
If people ain't shitbags, that's what you want for number 3?
Yeah, if you're paying attention to the podcast you're currently active in, you would have heard that. If people are being decent human beings, that's a good present for me. Then we don't have to come on here and do segments like people are cunts. So
LeBron, Josh Allen, the list goes.
The whole list. He's got the Jericho list out.
Ravens ACL's
There it is. He's like, let me get to page 15. Here it is. Page 15, 20, 25, 30.
All right, there's number 2.
Number 2. Everybody always tries to get me like some kind of gaming something or some kind of tech something. Half the time don't do that because I either already have it, or if I don't already have it, I don't want it. And if I do want it, it's too expensive for you to go get it. So I'm gonna chill. Something music related. And I mean, like, broad spectrum. You want to go grab a friggin' Walmart little acoustic guitar? Go grab a Walmart little acoustic guitar. Friggin', you just get some more headphones? I mean, I got headphones, but don't mean I can't take them to work or something, you know?
I don't make a lot. Is Guitar Hero okay?
Hey, yep.
Can I get you the Wii version? Not even the Wii U, just the Wii version.
Listen,
they got that on below.
Listen. I mean, I'll go get a Wii for some Guitar Hero, but PS2. Give me PS2 version, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
You go with the Rock Band at that point. You got to do all the different instruments.
All right, I'm gonna go out and be a little more out there like Sox was for my number 2.
Other than Brown Stick?
I want a fully paid trip to Ireland. That's what I want.
So, like, I wasn't selfish enough in my list.
Right. You're over here saving the world on your list. You're not even thinking about it. I'm over here being selfish as hell.
Not all heroes wear capes. What can I say?
All right, Sox. Where can you go from the fully paid house?
You can only imagine.
Oh God.
I think that was already said in the chat, so you never feel too bad.
It's probably hard to just ask for this gift or get this gift, but I need a motherfucking playoff berth. I'm tired of it.
How much does that cost?
What's it been since '84, ain't it?
When we were in 16,
Oh,
Yeah.
I was waiting.
who beat us?
Oh, I mean, like, I mean, you guys haven't won any divisions since.
Fuck 2009.
Oof. God, you guys got some brown shit going on.
No shit.
They was fucking 5-1
We're like twins. The Browns and the Dolphins are like twin teams. Like, we have the same shit going on.
Hey, the Browns are the dogs. Dolphins are like water dogs. So it's kind of the same
Right.
thing, right?
Yeah, water dogs.
Water dogs.
Hold on.
All right,
Is it
dude.
on me?
Yep.
So we went out. Why did we go out the other night? Is that just because we went to like the other bars and shit? Rim. When we went to like Damn Good Taco, what did we go out? Was that just cause?
Yeah, we just went out just cause.
See, shit like that, like going out and just having to get like friends shit, or like even fucking, was it last Friday? Chilling by the fire and bullshitting. It's cool. I'm not greedy like these motherfuckers apparently, but I mean, but then my team gets to the playoffs. Not now.
We gotta get you on some camping trips.
No, you got to get me on some glamping trips. I go to cabins.
Glamping trip.
Dude, you'd have a fucking blast. You'd be so drunk you wouldn't even know where you were at. It wouldn't matter.
Yeah, but if you put me in a tent with spider, bro, I'm setting the bitch on fire. The whole tent and everything. I'll sleep outside butt naked if I sleep in a tent with a fucking spider, man. Ain't fucking happen. I mean, like, fresh out the womb, butt naked too. Fuck you in there. All right, that's number 1.
So number 1. It's easy to be like, pay my debt. I mean, It'd be real life,
If you're
wouldn't
listening,
it?
Joe Biden.
But
For some greedy
right,
motherfucker.
right on, kind of on track with your number 2, DEWOP. Like, not just outings though, like group vacation. If somebody was like, "Hey, we got
Hey, man.
all these expenses paid to go to fucking Hawaii. You're coming with us." I'm that's a gift to me.
Yeah. I mean, a trip to Ireland, but I like to be able to take all my people with me too. So I agree. Group vacation.
I don't know about Ireland with you. You might get in trouble, man. I need to stay in the U.S.
I might not be coming back.
I had to get deported from Ireland. Fucking.
Right, vacation. Legit need a vacation.
We need a group vacation to Vegas.
Group vacation? Oh, hell no. Now, would you
Join the
vacation
chat
comes
from the
with just
car.
go?
Look at Socks. Socks is like, yeah. DEWOP's like, no, that's all trouble.
Is the bunny ranch still in business?
DEWOP will come back with an eye tattoo and shit. Fucking looking like Mike. DEWOP be like, hey,
The tiger and everything.
hey, mom, I got a new pet.
Vegas.
A big ass tiger. Bring him back somewhere.
I'm hurt. Listen, you know, say with the one thing, I fit the Zach Galifianakis role very well in A Hangover.
Right.
Who let the dogs out?
Drink that shot, Dogs.
All right, who's number one? Is it your number one, or
Huh?
is it your number one?
Mm-mm. That was Des.
That was me.
That was Des.
Yeah.
Was that
If
your number
Des
one?
just
Des?
went, it would be your it would be your turn.
Your turn
No,
now.
I thought that he. Okay, all right, we're good.
So you think you're fucking pretty, my guy.
So this already happened, but it
Oh,
was my birthday present ever. My daughter was born 2 days before my birthday, so
Here we go.
that was
I'm
my
gonna look
best,
like shit.
best birthday gift ever.
Good for you for the wholesome family bullshit. I'm about to look like an asshole. Thanks.
No, you did 2 and 3. I mean 3 and 2. You were golden. You were like, so you can be a little selfish on number 1. Socks, go ahead and be selfish for the next one.
Back out of the party. Hit the trifecta.
he might even be more mad now. I already got mine as well. Getting a second lease on life after my heart issue. I can't.
Good answer. Good answer.
That had to be number 1. I want that playoff berth, but this one has to be number 1, I guess.
We
Right.
need, yeah,
I'm
we
gonna move on to the next one. Anybody
need
can go
to
after
be
like
here to see the playoff first.
Can't see the
No,
playoff berth.
hashtag no couch life.
Right.
But I'm just gonna keep moving. I'm not even. Oh,
All right, go up. Go ahead.
Hashtag no couch.
oh, it is. Cash
You
is
can be
king.
selfish. It's your birthday today.
Cash is king. Or Cash
wow.
App is king. That works just fine too. I got a debit card.
So lots of money, huh?
Listen, I appreciate the thought, but in my mind, if I'm like looking at my electric bill in a week and I'm like, I'm glad you spent that $30. Could have used that $30 a better way. And if you give me that goddamn gift receipt, I can't get my money back from your gift receipt. So I love you, absolute love, but I could use it in better ways. Nobody else wants to put $1 in a stripper in a midget stripper's G-string, but I guess I got to deal with myself. So this is the hard things in life.
All right, Des, you got something to follow that?
What? Wait, what?
Bro, what the hell?
Number
What?
0.
Number 0.
Oh wow! See, there you go. See,
All right.
he had that tequila by himself. Now look, listen.
Hey, do another. Do another.
Do
one right
another
now.
one.
Do another one. Look, he no fucks given.
Do it for the live. I ain't gonna do it. Oh, I'm about to say he did it and froze. He did.
It's like I ain't got no more shots. I'll take a drink of the dog pound Bud Light.
Chug along.
Oh, pound.
Fuck that. Go on right ahead with your bad self.
Go on with your bad self.
Billy Badass here.
Look out. We've got a badass over here.
That's a rough taste sometimes. Fucking Terramana.
Especially warm.
Well, it's got a bite to it, but
All tequila. All
is
tequilas.
meant to
But
have
it's
that bite to it.
now there's some tequila that's really, really bad. That's a lot smoother than most.
You should probably get some pineapple juice with that.
Yeah. One that explodes.
Man, okay.
Sorry, Des.
Uh-huh.
She'll find out the Bukkake pineapple.
Wow. Next time I won't trust y'all on your carbonated pineapple juice.
So everyone lived up to it. No one said Oro on their top 3 for the birthday.
There wasn't.
No, it was already there. It was already in the chat.
Motherfuckers smell better.
Had we top 5, they might have got wild. Because you could
Top 5.
I'm in the top 5. That should be a given. That's an unwritten rule. There's a whole song about that.
Unwritten rule.
Unwritten rule. You
Whoa
better know.
there.
And if you don't know, you better ask somebody. All right, we'll move on because this has gotten off the train. This is a
Speaking
fucking
about
train wreck.
roll, right?
This is getting off the train wreck for like losing fucking 58-0 to a bunch of teenagers when you're grown ass men. Oh, don't know what I'm talking about. Not my fantasy football team, but my fantasy football team's inspirational name, Bishop Sycamore. Which, if you don't know what the fuck that means, think of it if DeVry started a football team and then lost to a bunch of fucking prepubescent fucking schoolgirls. Nah, they didn't lose to schoolgirls. They kind of lost to like the ESPN love child of IGM Academy. But if you haven't heard about this, this has been so important in the day of in the world of COVID. Mike DeWine actually had to get off of his cushy ass and start an investigation into a school. Catfish the fuck out of ESPN, in fairness. Catfish and Bad Enough Neve was in there like, so, Bishop Sagamore, who are we? These are grown-ass men. Fucking dude was on the fucking sidelines with a beard like socks, gray hair out the motherfucker. Still losing my 50.
First of all, the name Bishop Sagamore. That don't sound like that's about to be no like high school. That sounds like that's some old folks.
Bishop Sagamore sounds like they're not playing against little kids. Sounds like they're doing something else to little kids. Whoops.
You didn't mean to say that. No, I'm just kidding.
We're here live from Rome with the Vatican football team of Bishop Sagamore.
Vatican football team.
Missionary pedophiles going straight to Pedophile State University. Sorry, Penn State University.
Pedophile State.
Wow.
Head coach Gary sent us his shadow.
The running back's 38.
No,
It's 38.
They took like a side picture of him. Fucking beer belly, gray, and gray in his beard. That's what. And I'm like, how can you see this guy on the field? He's clearly not at top speed. Probably runs a 10-yard dash, and he's probably fuck.
I can't believe they got away with this. Like nobody looked into this. Nobody did any help.
I went to their
when they showed up in the stadium. They're like, "Who's fucking dads are here?" Like,
are they supposed to be on the sideline?
Right.
Twitter last week, and it said Bishop Sycamore looking for Week 5 opponent because they didn't have an opponent yet.
They're still trying.
Yeah.
Their coach Sim has been fired, by the way. So their new coach.
Well, he did a fucking arrest. I think.
Yeah, there's a full-fledged investigation by like the school, like the Ohio like high school athletic or whatever the fuck. Yeah, because allegedly they're a private charter school, is what they had said. But the new head coach said, quote unquote, it was a mistake. It was a mistake caused by misconception on the paperwork. We do not offer a curriculum. Wow, I can't say this word.
Curriculum?
Thank you. And we are not a school. That's not what Bishop Sagamore is, and I think that's what the biggest misconception about us is. And that was our fault because that was a mistake on the paperwork. That's what the new head coach said.
Where the fuck is this place in
What?
So the school itself is, I guess, in Columbus. That's why DeWine is investigating it. But they're not a part of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. They're not like registered. They're registered for football in Texas.
Yes.
But they're in Ohio.
Scumbags.
Wait. Wait.
But what's better about all this is not only are they old as fuck, they got destroyed. What was the score?
Murdered.
What was the score?
8-0.
And you're looking for a week 5 opponent.
But wait,
Right.
there's more. So last year also they went 0-6. They went 0-6 and were outscored by like 227-48 by their opponent by 6 opponents combined.
Wait, who are they playing? Were they playing
I don't know.
teenagers? Or
Other,
what?
I guess, other
Middle
halfway
school?
house.
They were playing 7th graders.
Like an Adam Sandler in fucking Longest Yard maybe during a preseason game, or
They scored 6 games
yeah, I think last year they played 6 games.
and scored 48.
I have no idea what they played.
That
I have no idea who they played.
how are they not embarrassed? Like, all right, boys, we made it to ESPN.
They pulled one.
Play 17-year-olds, 16, 17-year-olds. Let's go get shit.
They're post-grad football academy. First of all, they don't care about being embarrassed. They was embarrassed when they fucking called themselves that.
True.
This is like you ever seen the movie Grown Ups with Adam Sandler? It's like the third one was made about them going back and playing high school football again. That's what pretty much the school is about.
I got a feeling someone's got Netflix written all over this. Like, this is going to be a movie because this shit is wild. They probably are all at the bar before the game. Hey, let's go.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. Damn, bro.
Oh, we lost.
We got an hour. All right, let me get another one.
Right.
Fucking
We didn't score nothing.
So
All right, back to the bar.
Right. Let's go celebrate.
Chilling at the strip club. Hey, man, we got a game in 20 minutes. You got to get the fuck out of here.
Like, I seen like a little bit of highlights, but like, how bad were these like teenagers? Just like, were they like tackling them and knocking them over and shit?
So you know like the old adage of grown man strength.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lick of it was found with these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers is like couch life strength. Like,
oh my god,
they was fucking like he said. He was just. It was me. No, not even. I'd like to think, hey, I might be a starting fucking running back. Me and whatever dude's name is, we will be battling for the running back position next year, I guess. I didn't know there was a post-grad football academy. They don't even see
they
it.
probably were all out of fucking breath and shit. Fucking dying on the field.
Can you run me this 40-yard dash? 40 yards? Like straight? At once?
You
Nah.
want me to do what?
I'm looking at it like,
You
you
want
know
me
how
to
long
run?
40 yards?
You want me to hold this ball or run with it? What the fuck?
Oh, I got to do one or the other. I can hold it. No, I can't even run, so I can hold it. That's the best I can give you.
Hey, they were on the coaches were on the sideline with fucking double cheeseburgers. Hold them. Come on, boy, get it. Run to the cheeseburger, baby, run.
Got the old Joe with the stick. That's just hanging off a stick over his head.
Oh my god!
So they're like, hey, you get this first down, I'll give you the rest of my 40. You're like, oh, sweet, we get this first down. They ain't get the first down. They ain't get the first down. Motherfuckers are sober as shit.
This shit would only happen at this time, like in 2021. This is the kind of shit that goes on nowadays.
I bet if
Hey,
you,
somebody at ESPN got fired.
Yeah.
I bet if you set that cheeseburger right at the fucking first down marker, he'd get that fucking first down.
Right.
Him or me?
Shut the fuck up. He's probably at it. Hey, boy, you better get out of my way. There's a cheeseburger over there, pushing everybody out
I'm
the way.
running with that ball like fucking ludicrous. Move, bitch!
Right.
Get,
Move, bitch. Get out the way.
oh my God. Fucking Luda. Hey, ESPN got catfish. Hey, that whole department got fired. I walked in and like, what did you let who play? You let Tri-C's understaff play? What the fuck is this? We might as well just play fucking charity events against the blind on fucking ESPN because it was on ESPN. ESPN promoted it, broadcasted it, and then like 5 minutes into the game, ESPN was like, who the hell are these guys? What in the fucking hell?
I know. Didn't they figure out like right after they were like, these guys are obviously not high school players.
Yeah.
They were fucked because it was live, so
They had no choice but to roll with it.
you had to keep fucking.
The broadcasters straight were like, they must have lied on their paperwork because the thing was is they told ESPN they had a roster full of Division One recruits. So ESPN was like, yeah, because it's ESPN's thing. Their Game 1 high school game is like a showcase for
Right.
future up and coming. So they played against MGI Academy, which if you don't know what that means, it either means mommy and dad took out loans, have money, or you came from the ball sack of a professional athlete to begin with. Because that's like, yeah, when you're a thoroughbred from the prestige of like an athlete,
Right.
there's the type of like LeBron James kids would go to this school. IGM Academy is like, okay, you're going to be a professional athlete at one point in your life. Your parents just fucking mortgaged the house so you can go here.
Right. This is your. You go there because it's mapped out for you, basically.
It's like a lot of high school kids, like if they're great in basketball, they're senior, they'll play for like IMG Academy. It's one of them like private schools. So
I just don't understand. Like, I can't understand that ESPN. Like, you would think they would have like this, like whole group of people that actually like know what teams are good, know what. Like, how did they just slip? Like, anyone could say, "Well, I got a bunch of recruits." I mean, but isn't there like I don't know. It's just wild. It makes me think ESPN is not legit at all. Basically, like how the fuck
that's why you don't fire all them people, ESPN. That was all your fact checkers.
Yeah, when they got rid of all the people, this is what happens.
They showed a picture when I was doing the research of like, so I guess each team to like help the broadcasters, they send in like the names of the players at each position, obviously, so they know like who to call and what number. So this piece of paper was literally like, it was like linebacker, and then it had like 2 names. There wasn't like a depth chart. There was like 1 player at each position because there's only like 70 kids that go to the school to begin with. Or,
Oh.
sorry, there's like 70 people that go to this because they're all full-grown adults. There's only, and it's an online school, so it's not like there's just a, Sycamore High somewhere in
that didn't draw a red flag. So like, there's only like 7 people that go there. So you mean to tell me all the people that go there are like legit like freaks of nature athletes? Like what?
I'm kind of
When
hoping.
this motherfucker got off the bus and they had house arrest fucking bracelets, you should have been like,
Why does that one got an ankle bracelet?
are we still along his yard? What the fuck is we doing here?
Why does 3 of them have their Buckeye card? Who the fuck? I mean,
That motherfucker got a teardrop tattoo on his eye. What the hell are we doing here? What in the hell?
he just got a free coffee from Arby's.
I mean, honestly, that got them a lot of publicity, though. So they fucking mastered it. But
I don't know if it matters because I don't think anybody like who's like, I guess, postgraduate looking like, yeah, I want to play football for these guys.
I mean,
guess-
but yeah, they didn't really master because they got fucking blown away.
I mean, I guess you can't. No, the school's going to be like, yeah, we were on ESPN. How was St. Duke's in Florida on ESPN this week? We were on ESPN. No, you got shit with on ESPN. You got beaten like an Australian mule. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
We could try to cop some jerseys.
Yes, can we get those?
Oh my god!
All day long.
Can we get those? If they got those, I'll buy one.
I mean, that's my fantasy team. I think I need one at this point.
I could
Hey.
be rusher with 8 yards.
You
They-
probably
I'm
can get
sure
one
they
off
make
of
them-
them. They're
I'm sure
actual
we got them all
jersey.
put out for dad bods. They're all dad bods, so you're good. Well, good.
You can probably get it right from them for $5.
Right.
You're right.
Autograph thing. I'll sign it
Autograph
for
and everything.
I'll pay you $5 extra not to fucking sign it. Please don't.
Right.
Fucking Science is talking shit. That running back's gonna start for the Ravens next week. What is he talking about? I got him on a fantasy league already. He tore his ACL walking into practice.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was good homework. My bad. Guys, we looking good on time? We got some time to kill.
Well, we got some time. If you got 'em, what else you got? Keep it rolling.
We got some dirty ass MJ draws getting sold. Because, you know, those people who just wake up and want to sniff MJ's ball sack to begin with in the morning, it's fucking perfect for you, bitch. That's $500.
I'm glad I said keep it rolling. What the?
You just want to wake up in the morning and be like, oh, I love the Bulls. Told you, they're heavily used.
Now, yeah, that's they clearly stated that these things are heavily used. So, like, are you getting MJ's? Are you getting MJ's skid marks in this
Skid-
shit, or
Skid marks.
what's going on here?
MJ skid marks.
Poopy doo doo butt. Michael Jordan is a poopy doo doo butt. That's what they're trying to say.
Like, and how much you think these things are gonna fetch? Knowing these Jordan fans, these things are gonna fetch some serious money.
I mean, he had a pair of game worn shoes that sold for $600,000 in auction. So, I mean, I guess in comparison, $500 for some fucking sweaty ball sack draws is.
I was gonna say, I'll take those ball sack Jordan draws for
You know
300.
somebody out there.
There's a lot of that's every Jordan fan, okay? That's just every Jordan fan. They just want to wait. They want to go to sleep and just put them over their head like fucking Captain Underpants.
What
and
about
just fucking go to
that?
sleep. That's-
Finally, MJ's underwear has touched my head.
They always had that fantasy of smelling the eagle as he flew. What? No.
Oh no!
Eagles landed. Eagles landed. Eagle hasn't wiped his ass, apparently, first of all.
Motherfuckers put them on there like, I believe I can fly.
So what I believe had happened is in the Last Dance. There's I didn't watch it. Haven't watched it. Haven't had the time to watch Jordan's fucking circle jerk of himself for 10 hours. But there's a security guard that I guess was like MJ's security guard. He gave like his game worn attire to, and this is like a relative of that security guard had. I mean, can we go back to the Mission Impossible music? Because I think that's how he got the sweaty ball draws.
No, the security guard got, Michael gave the security guard like his everything. Like, hey, here's my draws too.
Like his food, fucking everything.
What?
Maybe it's the ones when he had the flu. Ain't that what all MJ fans talk about? It's like, oh, he dropped 40 when he had the flu. Yeah, because he fucking shit himself playing the game. You can apparently see it on ESPN. Hell,
You can now,
fucking
you
draws
can
were
now
put on.
own those. You can now own those balls. You can now
own
have
that
those.
ball sweat.
Hey,
That ball
These
sweat,
draws-
that shit stains.
again,
Yeah,
these
you can own that.
matches held up better than the Sycamore did. I'll just say that now. They balled harder than Sycamore did. I'll put it that way.
Wow.
Dirty, that's weirdness. Like,
You know, it'd be
Air
sweet.
Jordan broke Air
if
Jordan.
LeBron,
LeBron bought him.
If LeBron buys them,
LeBron, it just does like a documentary of him wearing Jordan's sweaty ass pants to fucking
So,
practice it.
get this. What if LeBron buys them and then wears them and wins the championship wearing Michael Jordan's draws? What happens then?
I'm gonna have to go throw up.
I'm the greatest of all time. I got Michael's Charles.
My balls have the same thing. MJ's balls have touched. They've come together in fusion hard. All skills, like unbelievable levels.
Is that
Space
how
Jam
they? That's,
3.
no,
Space
that's like
Jam
Mike.
3.
Like Mike too. What you mean? No, like Mike too.
The
He
balls
put
that
the
came
drawers
together.
on. I just want to be
Jam
like
3.
Mike.
Like Mike. Space Jam 3. The balls have come together and created a fucking super Jordan LeBron. This is how it's all gonna work out.
Space Jam 2 was a flop, right?
He was used to them.
It's still pretty fun. And again, I feel every movie that goes into theaters nowadays sells pretty well.
I don't even know how.
There's
Like,
nothing else
you don't
in the
even hear
theaters
about
at the
how
time.
you don't even really hear about how movies are doing nowadays, do you?
I mean,
Yeah,
if
just
you,
read
you,
that in
if
the
you
last
look
Marvel
for
movie.
it.
Wait,
No.
that I can't remember his goddamn name. It's the Asian or $500. You wouldn't pay $500 to feel sweaty greatness on you?
Fuck no.
Wait, did you point to the tip jar for the sweaty greatness?
I think he did. He's a low key MJ fan. What it is.
Oh,
Oh.
Remy's over there pointing.
He's-
He wants to get some tips so he can buy MJ's slutness.
I feel like Jordan at all.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't want to buy no one's draws, let alone Michael Jordan. Why would anybody want to buy those? But they'll fucking sell, man. How much you guys think they're gonna fetch, though? Seriously,
500 at least.
over 100, right? Over 100K easily.
Oh, I don't know about 100K.
You don't think
I
100K?
don't know. I don't
think it had a
listen.
couple grand. To be
MJ
honest,
fans
that's
are
weird
ridiculous.
ass.
You know what? Skip Bayless might spend 100 grand just to make sure nobody else can lick the scrotum of fucking MJ's balls again.
All right, guys, we got a good question in the chat. We got to ask this before we go. If you could buy any celebrity's clothing, who would it be? And what piece of clothing would it be?
I mean, it didn't go that far, but he added that other part. But it's.
I
fine.
added that just to give a little spikes to it.
You're going to have to repeat that.
Sorry, Corona.
Coronavirus.
If you could buy, let me clear my throat.
No.
While he's dying, if you could buy any
If you could buy
celebrity's
anyone,
clothing,
there you go. Who would it be?
whose would you buy? And he added what piece of clothing
What
it
piece of
would
clothing
be.
would it be?
Nasty.
You up?
Are we all on the
Would you
same
buy
boat?
any
Of why would we do
clothing?
this in the first place?
Right.
I guess as a sports fan, I can't say no because I would buy like a game worn jersey. So
That makes sense.
Who would it be though? What player?
yeah, we
Yeah.
real torn.
If you had a bomb ass man cave, who's would be your first game day worn jersey that you'd want to display in your man cave? Look at it that way.
Dan Marino.
There you go. You wouldn't buy his underwear though, with socks.
Fuck no, he's got old ass balls.
Fuck no, he's got old ass balls.
Yeah.
You want
Old balls. All right.
balls? I'm like gray haired pubes. I kind of like how you set that up with the man. I think I go Joe Thomas. I think I go Joe Thomas game worn jersey.
Solid choice.
Hopefully it's sentimental enough and I can just like use it against it. Like, hey, if you want it back, we gotta hang out for like a week. You gotta come watch again. You want this jersey back? You gotta come do this podcast.
Right.
Blackmail some people.
That's what
Fuck.
about you?
He just put it in his draws.
What?
Ben
Huh?
Burger.
What?
Ben Roethlisberger.
Roethlisberger. What the?
Ben
I want
Roethlisberger
to
t-shirt that
You don't want his draws, I'll assure you that.
Hey, you definitely don't want his draws.
I don't want anybody's draws, but Jesus Christ.
He gets draws out of the evidence locker.
He wants the draws that he's wearing in the bathroom stall.
Give me the whole toilet seat. Fuck it.
Ew.
Autographed by him. The toilet seat autographed by him.
Autograph? No, what?
The fucking
Or-
lock, the lock
Actually-
on the bathroom stall.
I think I have one better after you guys are done.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's priceless.
I feel like it's not going to be a good time when you say this.
I mean, if it's better than the fucking toilet seat from the fucking bathroom stall that he was in,
Where that shit.
It makes more sense, and it's potentially funnier. I'll put it that way.
I don't think I have one. I don't.
yeah, there's like that's hard unless like I agree, unless it's like a game day worn jersey or something like that.
Right, but I don't follow players. That's my problem.
It
But it-
either have to be a
but
jersey
like-
or like.
Like,
Or
oh my god, I want Ben Affleck's V-neck purple shirt. Like,
Right? Like,
Yeah.
what?
I want the draws Toby wore when he raped that chick. Too soon? That wasn't my joke, by the way.
Oh,
was like-
God.
Damn. That's,
I think the
I
only
knew-
reason
I
I didn't get a seat spin because he doesn't have a swivel chair today. Let's put it that way.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not my, I have a legitimate.
oh, Jerry, you were getting it. You were getting the spin.
Yeah,
You give it to
he's
me,
still
but you
spinning.
got that one.
that'd have been a spin.
I can't
What?
spin. I'm connected. If I were to spin right now, I'd get stuck and no.
Well, Bez is gone.
How you selling the fucking chair? Yes, yes.
Bez's like, you know what? It's
The
my,
fucking chair's
Bez is like, he said too much. It's my time to go.
Yep. Out. Out.
used to shoot them guys.
Mine would be a jersey
What
too.
the, wait,
so.
what?
I wanted the gun Ray Lewis used to shoot them guys in his. That's still not the answer, but
Still not the one.
Oh, man, that's like saying you want Aaron Hernandez's gun. Wow.
I want the noose used.
Can I get
OJ.
the? Can I get OJ's glove? Right. Yep. OJ's gloves.
No,
I
it's
just
still ain't the answer. I'm just coming up
I
with
just wanted
stupid
to
shit.
get his Bronco. That's all. I just wanted his Bronco.
You want OJ's white Bronco?
Yeah.
Hey, it still looks better than the new Broncos. I'll tell you that. The new
It does.
Broncos Sports was like trash.
I think I brought this up to you guys, but it was actually on Pawn Stars. They actually brought it to Pawn Stars, the original one. His agent kept it and hid it for him because they were going to confiscate it because I guess there was two of them. He had one. He had two of them the same. The one that he actually used was actually hidden. The one that they confiscated was the one that was at OJ's house at the time.
What was that dude's name? Al Cowlings or some shit, I think?
Yeah. Yep. And he kept it all those years, and when he brought it to Pawn Stars, it actually had the plates, the original plates and stickers and all that. Yeah. And they were gonna buy it, but the guy wanted like $10 million for it, and they were like, "Well, we can't really justify that because we don't know how much it's worth, because it's a one-off. You're never gonna. There's no other OJ thing, so it's a one-off. So how do we know how much it's gonna fetch? Like we can't just give
OJ being the
you
only person to buy it.
right." But I thought that was kind of cool. I was like, damn, the dude literally kept it in a storage unit that whole time and then finally brought it out. I think it was like 2 years ago.
So Sox just wants any Buffalo Bills jersey.
You better
Yeah,
fuck.
Sox wants the table that Josh Allen jumped through.
He wants that Jim Kelly.
Jim Kelly
That Jim
table.
Kelly jersey.
Oh, that just reminded
No,
me
no,
of
no.
the best
Moving
joke
on.
ever that I heard.
No. I got one for Sack. He wants the autograph. He wants the autograph football that they used to miss all them fucking field goal kicks. I feel like that's a great memorabilia for Sacks. The football they used to miss the 4 fucking field goal kicks in
Mm-hmm.
the Super Bowl.
Good old Scott.
Sacks on all 4, or just fucking Bills.
Sounds like now you're talking.
But no, for real, I want the autograph. I want an autographed the helmet Myles Garrett used to hit Mason Rudolph. I want him to autograph it.
Ooh.
I'd wear that everywhere. I'd probably wear just that in my brown sticks. Oh, I'm sorry, that's just stick. I can't steal that. I wear that in my Browns kilt everywhere. I can't. Little stick.
Wear it to my wedding. The Browns helmet and the fucking.
The helmet and the
You guys
kilt.
need to let her go, because she ain't gonna kill me.
Yeah.
She ain't killing me.
That's
It's
fun.
gonna be happy after life and my funeral all on the same day. I'm not dying.
This helmet has Matt Rudolph's chunk of his head on stuck to it still.
Who the fuck
Oh,
is Matt Rudolph?
whatever the fuck his name is, Rudolph something.
Jason.
Mason Rudolph. I knew it was with an M. I just couldn't remember.
Ooh. Okay.
He's a rough.
Okay. Socks.
Uh-oh.
All right. Honest question. Spent a whole
Uh-oh.
weekend watching back-to-back, or a whole weekend? A whole weekend watching back-to-back games where the Bills win, or spend a weekend with your crazy ex.
Wow.
I think you said the Bills. And he's gonna try to cook football. I know what it is.
How long I got to spend with her again?
The weekend. So it's a weekend of both.
That's a no-brainer.
No brain which?
I can't. I don't want to lose to those motherfuckers. I can't do it.
You taking the X? You're taking Psycho? Oh my god.
Your phone ain't ringing right now? I feel like that was a setup.
I heard what you said, baby. I missed you.
Ring, ring. I knew it. I knew, Socks, you're waiting for me.
Okay, look. Josh Allen gonna turn his ACL and be like, hey, Socks. She wants you to call. He'll be laying on there holding his leg. Josh Allen will be like, my ACL. Socks. She said, look.
I can't. No, I can't lose to these motherfuckers. Like, you don't understand. Well, you guys probably understand, but week 2, if we lose to them week 2, I'm not going to be a pleasant person to be around.
I won't even probably talk to Socks until the show, and then he'll probably be like, won't talk at all. But yes, I do understand how you are when it comes to this.
My ex-roommate, and his words whenever, like, my team would lose to somebody that I absolutely can't stand, he would just text me, suicide watch.
My God.
So here's one thing I don't think we thought of. Y'all play them week 2, right?
Yes.
That next, so the show after they play would be your week 2.
No, it might be a no-call, no-show. You never fucking know.
Yeah. Where's Socks at? Well, the Bills
See what
beat
happened
Miami.
was
You guys want to talk about this first?
Yeah, let's get this
Yeah,
out
you-
of there.
Let them all know. Don't forget, because we do have podcast listeners, you might have to explain what it is for the people who don't watch the videos.
Okay, so I've had this beer for 5 years, and I was just telling the guys before we came on that if we make the playoffs, that I will shotgun this.
So if you're not watching, obviously it's a
Oh.
Miami Dolphin can. So it's a Bud Light, but it's Miami Dolphin can. Those came out what 5 years ago? You said.
They've been, I mean, like how we live in Cleveland and DEWOP has the Browns ones
Right.
out there
The video.
by the. I was just given this to me because someone had it and they're like, hey, he would probably like it, but I don't want to open it. But I want to make the fucking playoffs, so I said if they make the playoffs, I will chug it. Fucking stop that shit. You're lucky.
Even if it's missed the wild card, if there's the 7 seed.
Not as long as they make it.
So as long as they play the match, are you gonna chug it on the show, right?
Absolutely.
All right. Warm, right? You're gonna chug it warm.
Hell no. No, I bet you.
Yeah.
Don't talk him out of it, goddamn.
I had to throw that in there. I do his
It's
reaction. He
already
could have a
5-year-old
It's
beer.
5 years old, but it's scum.
But the
No,
Ravens,
man.
they're doing, we might sneak right on in.
Socks, do you know if it was ever cold?
I don't.
Okay.
You know who gave this to me?
It might be okay.
Remember that dude, Walter? He used to
Yeah.
work.
Pyro.
Matches.
I wrote.
That's who gave it to me.
I'm actually hoping they now make it because I want to see you chug this beer. So I will be rooting on the side for the Dolphins this year.
Won't be my
So they
first.
make some motherfuckers happier. Fuck it.
Won't be my first rodeo.
Watching the Browns last year was fun as fuck. I hope they make it.
No, I had
I'd
a
rather have the other than the Ravens.
great time till week 17 when Buffalo decided to blow us out 56-14 and knock us out. There's more to this than you motherfuckers even know.
We wouldn't know. We kind of stomped the fucking Steelers first week of the playoffs. So
We've been in those shoes before with the Steelers, though. So
let's wrap it up. It's been a beautiful episode 52.
all right, DEWOP, happy birthday once again.
Birthday, yo.
This was definitely different for us. We're not used to doing this, but I think it worked pretty good. So we know in the future we'll be able to do this. But as always, we gotta get the fuck out of here. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I just threw something up on our
You might want to watch that thing.
TikTok. So check that out. I threw a new video up there. Sorry. Yeah, we're on TikTok. We don't do much on there, but I threw a new video up there. Also, you can listen to us on any platform. I mean, literally any platform. Des, if anybody's in this chat or anybody's listening that's just brand new, how do we spell this?
Well, you gotta put in that search bar the word 4, the number 2, the word many.
And
Sock?
make sure you drink responsibly unless you're a New England Patriot this week.
Peace.
Peace, guys.